The town of Sandwich will be 375 years old in 2014, and we have a year-long celebration full of wonderful events planned. Hi, I'm DC Huntley, and one of these events is Bash Days, bringing alive Sandwich history. Joining me is event manager Bill Daly. Hi, Bill.
Hello, DC. Nice to be with you again.
Well, we know that we're doing the 1600s, the 1700s, the 1800s, and the 1900s throughout the summer. We've already talked about the 1600s, and today we're going to find out what's going to be happening during the 1700s.
Well, again, we try to go with the theme of educating people, and we're going to go with making it fun, and we're going to go with that wow factor as well. And one of the wow factors we're going to have is an authentic militia representation of 1774. And we're going to have an encampment right there in the Sandwich Village of the Simeon Fish Militia, which originated here in Sandwich.
Sounds amazing.
And the fellows will be camping out, showing their demonstrating their skills, and perhaps even firing off a musket or two. So that should be fun.
That sounds exciting. And a couple of the houses are going to be open. The Nye House.
The Nye House and the Wing House will both be open, and they will have their their folks in period attire. And they'll be open to the public, telling their history of that period at the time as well. And in addition, we're going to have some people walking around town in native costume, representing characters of that period of time. And then
we can all interact with them, ask them questions,
you can
everything?
ask them questions, have your picture taken with them.
Oh, that's nice.
All of those things. We're also going to represent the 1600s by having horse-drawn wagon right through the village. So it's going to come through Main Street and Jarvis Street and make a nice circle around and come back again, beginning around the Daniel Webster area. And that should be fun for a lot of kids and adults. So that'll be a good part of it as well. In addition, we're going to have the Columkill Pipe and Drum Corps entertaining crowds right in front of the First Church of Christ. And inside the First Church of Christ, we're going to have an authentic tea party, and folks will hear more about that as we get closer to it.
And there's something called the geocache hunt.
Yes. Now, to me, being a person with an old flip phone, I don't relate to this well, but it's a person who would have a smartphone, and they would be able to follow this hunt by using their smartphone and come up with the historical pieces. And it's being put together by Nate, one of our fellows up there at Sandwich High School, who's actually the high school history teacher.
Oh, that sounds...
And chair of the department, so it's going to be a good one.
Very interactive and a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And so we've been talking about the 1700s. We've already touched on an earlier program on the 1600s. And I thank you very much for joining us. And if anyone would like to find out more information about any of these events for the whole year, we have a lot more coming up, not just Bash Days, but everything else. Go to our website, sandwich375.com, and also on our Facebook.